all types of things like that. Like there's like a camp you can go to where no one talks for like a week. And then I think you can do like.
But you still interact with people.
Yeah, you still interact. And I think you do 2 weeks. So it's like charades, I guess, the whole time. You know?
Whoa. So like if you know sign language, is that cheating?
But you'd have to bring someone that also knows it.
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel. City boy! City boy! What up, y'all? I'm back. Anyways, we rocking with Theo Vaughn, making athletes laugh for 21 minutes. This is part 2. I don't know if we're doing a part 3 or what. A part 1 and 2. I think it's just part 1 and 2, but we'll see, man. Anyways, Theo Vaughn's podcast is lit. Go check him out. He's funny, bro. This dude is incredible. That he could just, I could get just as many laughs from these podcast clips as some of other people's stand-up. I ain't gonna lie, his stand-up is wild, bro. I saw one when he was super young. I saw a little more recently. Or, I mean, it was more recent, but I didn't watch it recently. I'm just saying from the stuff that I've seen from him. This dude, he can spit. He's a dope comic. Anyways, yeah, man, I love seeing it. I just love seeing people be successful because it just gives me this type of energy where I get excited. And seeing him pop off with his podcast and everything he does is super dope. Anyways, rock with him on his channel. If you want to rock with me, like, share, comment, subscribe. Link in the description of my other channels. My Black Pegasus Raps channel finally hit 500,000 subscribers. So thank you guys for rocking with my music reactions and my music. And let's go. Let's see. The hell he talking about it. I ain't gonna lie. That sounds kind of nice. When you have kids going somewhere that has peace and quiet, just always sounds really amazing. But then I like to interact with people. I actually like to talk. So I don't know. Let's rock.
Bro, you feel me? Because I ain't trying to see any today. They have all types of things like that. Like there's like a camp you can go to where no one talks for like a week. And then I think you can do like.
But you still interact with people.
Yeah, you still interact. And I think you do 2 weeks. So it's like charades, I guess, the whole time. You know?
Whoa. So like if you know sign language, is that cheating?
But you'd have to bring someone that also knows it. Otherwise, otherwise people just think you're into some fucking, you're like just like in a bunch of gangs.
Oh. Just throwing stuff. That's funny, dude.
You cool with his stepdad?
He passed away. He was in the war or whatever, and then he passed away. But
what war, bro?
I'm not sure, but he wore like a lot of gloves at the end of his life, and he liked having gloves on, I remember.
The war, bro. You're 40 years old, dude. You got like, I don't think Vietnam happened. I mean, what war are we talking about, dude?
The war,
he was in the Great War, the Second War, 1942, 1912.
Yeah, no, he was in like the war. I don't know, maybe the war on drugs or something.
I would bring like one of my buddies on that. Like just, I
Could have been like Desert Storm or something. Who knows?
I think I would try to make him talk and try to make him laugh.
Oh, yeah.
That would be you.
Yeah, but you can't be that weirdo who's fucking tickling some dude in the distance all the time.
I mean, you can if you want, man. That's your call, dog. It's on you, man.
People are just staying away from you the whole time. You're just the guy that kind of got to try to get people to squeal. Fucking weird.
God.
Like, who's this fucking silence fucking anarchist over here? Yeah, because if something happens to you when you're a kid and it goes big on social media, then you're that kid forever.
Right.
If you're like the kid that like yells a slur or something, or calls somebody a GAY or something when they're on like dental gas or whatever, and then that's who you are forever. Like, you can run for mayor years later on that, you know?
That dental gas will get you.
Oh, God, that shit is fun, huh?
Yeah, we're going for the whole wellness aspect of it because after being in so much, look at you, bro.
What is he gonna do? Yeah, sorry. What if every time I hit it, it made it so that's how I talk, bro?
It would work.
I've vaped on and off for about a year and a half, so
Yeah.
I've been at the bottom of one of these bitches, boy. I've been through it all. God, can't even sleep. Yeah, this thing will fucking make you drive all night.
You're too much, man.
Ocho, tell.
Yo, Hulk Hogan is just kind of like, yo, where am I right now? Anyway, I personally can't rock with vaping, bro. I don't trust it. And so to be pushing like vape, whatever that stuff is, the e-cigarette or whatever it is in the health and wellness space, I don't know. The other thing I was going to ask, I guess I should ask ChatGPT this because y'all can't answer me back in the immediate. But when I was in Europe, when I was just in Belgium, everybody smoked. mad people smoked. Like people smoke in America, but I feel like it's, I don't know. I don't want to say it's looked down upon, but it's just, I don't know. I noticed it in Europe, at least in Belgium. There was mad people smoking, mad people. And a lot of people smoked in China too when I went to China. And I was like, how does that affect them? And is there the possibility that because maybe there's not as many chemicals in their tobacco, are they affected less by smoking, etc.? And that only popped in my mind because they're doing the whole e-cigarette, and it seemed like Hulk Hogan is presenting it in the health and wellness space, which, I don't know. Dealing with your vices is not easy, right? The things you're addicted to. Trading off smoking a cigarette for an e-cigarette, I don't know if that's really addressing what is there, but maybe it is. Y'all have to tap in the comments. Let me know, but let's get it. At least they trying something, right?
Tell me this. You think they got enough gay players in the NFL to beat the Jets?
That's a good question.
I would like to see that
I like
game.
that hypothetical.
Thank you, sir. I would love to see that. And who would I even cheer for in that? I would cheer for the gay team.
I probably would too.
Yep. I'd be out there. Shit, I would coach them. I waterboy them dogs. I'd be out there waterboying, dude. We got a little bit of zest sauce for everybody in the huddle.
Oh, all I could be is a coach? Like, I can't even show up on time to be a player. Like,
But, bruh, if you worked for FedEx, you can get that bitch there quick, bruh.
nah, I can't work for FedEx.
But I'm just saying, bro.
Like, that's what I'm saying. But that's like an average job, like from a guy coming
You know how
in.
fast you could get that bitch there, bruh. Less than overnight, bruh.
Yo, you know how many hits I
AP
took?
service,
Yo,
bro. You get that thing there
get
fast,
that
bruh. Oh, we had a guy, this dude, I've told this story, but he at our school and he would come and pee right over your back when we were kids, right into the pisser, dude. This dude, Mr. Larry, he was at our elementary school for so long. Yeah. At a certain point, they just make you a janitor, right? Yeah. And he'd come right in and just piss right over your back.
Like at the end of my training camp, I do 24-hour fasts.
I don't know where this is going anymore, man. We talking about
at a certain point, they just make you a janitor, right? And he'd come right in and just piss right over your back.
Like at the end of my training camp, I do 24-hour fasts and then finish my fast with the run. Then I'll break my fast, you know, like.
For Ramadan or whatever? Nothing, huh?
Yeah.
That's not it, no.
No, it's similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody was doing that, at this vape shop.
In Nigeria or on the continent of Africa, we have an ozone layer. They don't have that here. So when I get hit by the sun here, it's
like God's not even wearing a condom out here.
Act just raw. Raw dogging you, the sun is.
And you're going to go ride dirty. We're going to have something called the mustache rides.
Oh, yeah,
So
boy.
ride dirty, get a mustache ride with Hollywood.
I've given a couple. I think I've given a couple. I don't even know what it is. I'll have to Google it.
Need to grow the mustache, brother.
Okay, well, yeah.
Those were lip rides.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, those were lip rides, too. Yeah, those were front teeth rides. Some of them, I'm pretty uncoordinated. Did you guys ever go on any vacations and stuff when you were a kid? Because if you're always doing hockey, it seemed like you were probably always on the run. Did y'all ever go to Florida or somewhere, the North Pole?
That's funny, the North Pole.
And bring some food.
Bro, Wayne Gretzky is on one, bro. That's crazy, man. He wearing all black, bro. That dude on his whole Johnny Cash can't with me. Look at him.
That's funny, the North Pole.
And bring some food.
A couple babes with me, too.
Of course, bring in the hotties. We need decoration.
Right when I walk in, put on Trick Daddy, bro.
Right away.
Or I'll fucking stand on the porch, dog.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
If
saying?
you don't put on Trick Daddy, I ain't fucking coming in.
It's a thug holiday.
Yeah, bro,
It's a thug holiday.
All day, every day,
Baby,
because I'm a thug. R.I.P. Trick, man.
R.I.P. Trick's still alive, man.
Oh, yes, damn, bro.
You crazy. You got to come to Miami, man.
I'm not here to raise models. I want athletes. So therefore, I'm going to procreate with.
Yo, that's crazy. Say R.I.P. to a rapper that's still alive is freaking wild. That's insane. That's insane.
Trick, man.
R.I.P. Trick's still alive, man.
Oh, yes, damn, bro.
You crazy. You got to come to Miami, man.
I'm not here to raise models. I want athletes. So therefore, I'm going to procreate with those who give me just that.
You might start a little dynasty.
Listen, you'll have fun and go on dates and for those who are not that. But when it comes to having kids, oh, honey,
You got a kid. Your kid walking at 3 weeks.
Running at 4. Yeah.
For his first birthday, you get him a hurdle.
I was picking up my teammate's daughter. We were in the same class.
No way.
The guy's name was Jim Nielsen, and I would pick his daughter up. We were in the same school, same class. Then I'd go to practice.
You were like Icevis Presley.
So,
Bro, I used to have a couple of mentally unwell buddies, and we would go to the Ramada, dude, and steal all the fucking plants out of the lobby and stuff while the guy was out there smoking. And
were you the buddy? No, you were the mentally unwell
These
buddy.
guys were awesome, bro.
Then they hire, I think, USADA. So it got much
But they
better.
test beef and stuff, don't they? Is it the same group?
They yeah, USADA, I don't think is
Oh my God. Bro, if the same person testing my pork chops is testing Mike Perry, then I think we got to fucking figure something out. I mean, I think both of them are clean, but I'm just saying.
It said like he grabbed.
I never even thought of that. That's right. USADA. USADA is who was testing the athletes in the USA and then in the UFC, but then USDA meat. Yeah.
At me and pulled me out of the way. And he's like, "Dog, you're worth too much to do that." And I was like, "I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's very nice of you. You're amazing." And so like that happened to me, and I was like, you know what, like that's kind of how I am too. Like I never want to hurt anybody. Like I cut block, I have to. Like, how do you expect?
Fuck yeah. I'll do it at the fucking mall, dude. If somebody's fucking
You
up.
just dive at a dude's ankles, put your head through his kneecap, dude. Like, and that's football, right? Like,
Dude, I can't imagine how many younger siblings are in wheelchairs because of you guys.
Oh, thanks, brother.
And proudly in wheelchairs too.
Thanks, brother.
I mean,
can we get some class action lawsuits on you, says lawyer?
I'm just saying, like,
Thanks, brother.
I remember once wrestling came on, I knew to put on my knee and elbow pads
You're a hell of a
I was
guy. Anyway.
I was a younger brother, dude, and we were gonna get it, brother.
Oh, we thought Florida. If we saw somebody had a shirt on in
Florida?
Louisiana, if it said Florida on it, it was like there was only two places to
you
go.
must be the richest guy here.
Yeah, heaven and Florida.
Here you go.
It feels like sometimes somebody's just gonna open up the back and just put a TV dinner in it. It just has this like kind of, or just put a load of laundry in there and just press a button. It has an appliance-y kind of feel.
nice.
And some people don't know what it is. Like there was a guy who like, I don't know if he was homeless or not, but he just seemed really homeless. And he was like, "What is it? What is it?" And then he just kind of started yelling at it and just cracked a beer open.
Tony, you just may not understand.
I ain't gonna lie, I wanted a Cybertruck. I really did. That didn't happen. They mad expensive. When they said that it was bulletproof, I was sold. But then I found out like they're not bulletproof or something. I don't know, man. But when it said it was bulletproof, I was like, sign me up.
And then I just thought it was crazy because you putting yourself in my shoes.
Oh, fuck no. I've left work early many times,
You know
baby.
what I'm saying? I just, my job was on TV and now they make it on the news. It just happened to be one of them days. But as a normal human, we all had these days. This is normal shit.
Yeah, we
you done left
early
your
today.
job, you feel me?
We leaving early today, boy.
No bullshit.
I was a big fan of Tom and Jerry.
Yeah,
like that show, and like it's like I had real life Tom and Jerry moments. The cats, like we had pit bulls chained up in the back. We had the cats running through. Like they was alley cats too. Like they was some bad because them rats they was big. They was swole.
Damn, you go down living on Noah's Ark, bro.
Hey man, it was a lot of species multiplying. I'm trying to tell you,
bro.
cockroaches, everything.
Oh, at night you turn the lights off. You hear some romantic music going. You know what I'm saying? Them animals are figuring it out, baby.
Did you get bullied?
Of me. I just got like.
Or were you a bully?
I wasn't a bully. I just didn't get any attention. Now this haircut might have bullied. This haircut might have fucking.
You're like the same size, just like. Give me your lunch money.
Look, I was feared in a lot of softball circles because of my haircut.
They're like, this guy's dangerous.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah, this fella.
And I do also prolonged fasting. So what I do when I do prolonged fasting, I do 4 days only water.
Oh,
and when I train, I take salt in my hand. I put a little bit and I lick.
Like a pervert. It's okay. Or pervert.
Yeah, pervert.
Help my body and just feel better overall.
It is expensive though.
Oh my gosh, it's $1 a milliliter. It's crazy.
Crazy, dude.
It's crazy.
It's like printer ink.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, why is that so expensive?
That's crazy, dude.
It is crazy.
They've jacked it up. I guess if you want to read, you're gonna fucking pay for it, you pussy.
Okay, people's always so nice in Canada. Even if somebody was angry, I bet they would
they'd come across the street and they'd just say, "Hey, I'm angry, but I'm sorry."
Yeah,
you
there's
know,
a lot of stories up there.
Yeah, they're just too kind.
But you know, the moment I would come
When I went to Canada, they are hella nice. If I'm just keeping it real.
home, bro, that Hulk Hogan thing was dropped.
Really?
At the front door. I didn't have any pictures in my house of me. No wrestling crap in the house at all. I didn't want it in my house. Some guys have belts hanging and pictures of themselves and stuff.
But would you ever mess up? Would you ever be like, go to your room and don't come out till the bell rings or something like would you ever like?
No, brother, I didn't do that.
But I was smoking weed one time and I was watching like UFC Fight Pass. I didn't realize that it wasn't fucking, I thought it was live, right? So I start tweeting about some fucking fight, right? Bro, I'm tweeting like I'm fucking 3 rounds in.
Wow, what a banger.
Bro, I'm hashtagging UFC like UFC 160.
Is anyone else seeing this?
Huh?
Is anyone else seeing this?
I hear people are seeing it on Twitter, right? Yeah. So then the next day I fucking get up and I'm like, I was texting Brendan Shaw. I'm like, dude, that fight was fucking crazy, right? He's like, well, I don't know what you mean, man. I think that was like fucking 7 years ago. And I look on Twitter and somebody had replied, oh man, I've been high and got caught watching Fight Pass.
GSP Matt Hughes.
Yeah, it was crazy, dude. Bro, I was fucking like, God, I'm such a fucking.
Goddamn. Just drugs will do that to you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's wild because he's talking to Sugar Sean. I'm a fan of Sugar Sean. I wish he would have, got his redemption on the last one. But hey, man, he young fighter. That was pretty good. This wasn't the most funniest joint that I've seen. I've seen a bunch of like the one, the musician one is the funniest one I've seen so far. So I keep rocking with it though, because I enjoy just hearing the candor and popping off. We'll do some other stuff on this channel soon too. So hey, holla at your boy, man.
City boy, city boy.